Hi guys! So hopefully there's no super irritating background noise. Somebody is mowing the lawn, but I have closed the window. I've also turned off my fan, so it's probably going to get really warm in here, but hopefully that works out because there's no weird noise in the background of this video. Anyways, today I wanted to do for you my summer favorites. So I've got a couple of makeup and beauty related things and then quite a few sort of entertainment things to share with you this month. So let's just get started. As you know, the NYX event was like about a month ago, but that's part of the summer season. So some of my absolute favorite things have been the NYX liquid suedes. In general, I have been really loving the formula. If you haven't seen my lip swatch video, I'll leave that linked up in a card as well as down below, but I picked out 5 for this video, which was hard for me, even though it sounds like a lot. So my 5 favorite of the liquid suedes are Brooklyn Thorn, which is sort of a gray brown color, Run the World, which is a bright purple, Pink Lust, which is a bright pink, kind of similar to what I'm wearing right now, Vintage, which is sort of a brick plum color, it's very deep and very pretty, and Stone Fox, which is a blue toned gray. My second thing is also from NYX, and it is the Velvet Matte lipsticks. I've tried some of the like solid lipsticks from NYX before and haven't been super impressed, but these ones are really great. They're matte like what I'm wearing right now, but not super dry or anything. They're more like they're definitely not like Ruby Woo from MAC or anything. It can take a little bit of work to build them up to a good opacity on your lips, but I find that they last a really long time. They're really comfortable. They're not drying or sticky or chalky or anything on your lips. So I've really been liking them. There's also some really great colors. The one I'm wearing right now is Miami Nights. There will be a lip swatch video for these coming as well if it's not already up. If it is, I'll link it above and below as well. But yeah, this is Miami Nights. A couple more of my favorites would be Duchess, which is kind of like a deep version of Brooklyn Thorn. It's sort of grayy and plummy like that. But yeah, there's a lot of really good colors in those as well. And I think those are out. If they're not, they will be coming out soon. Then some non-NYX stuff that I want to share with you. One is the e.l.f. contour palette. I'm actually really surprised that this is making it to my favorites because usually e.l.f. products are meh. This palette has 4 pans. I believe they're pop-outable and replaceable. Got a nice big mirror and 4 contouring shades. So you've got a cool deep contour, a slightly lighter, much warmer contour color, or bronzer I suppose, a slightly yellow-toned matte highlight, and a light shimmery highlight. And they're all really beautiful, really usable on my pale skin, very easy to blend, and I've just been really loving it. So that is really great, super affordable, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new contour palette. And then finally, I have one skincare thing for you. This is the Neostrata Pore Minimizing Anti-Shine Hydrating Gel, which is a mouthful. But this is a really great daytime moisturizer. It actually makes quite a nice like foundation base, or like face primer, I guess. Because it has that anti-shine properties to it, it really helps with oily skin, which can be quite a problem for me in the summer. And yeah, it's moisturizing, obviously, because it is a moisturizer first and foremost, but it is a gel. It's sort of a creamy gel. It's not like one of those super cooling gels, but as you can see there, it definitely has a bit of a creamy tone to it, and it's sort of like a hybrid feeling on the skin. But it soaks in really quickly and gives sort of a matte feel to the skin, which is really great for applying foundation on top of. So I've definitely been enjoying that the last couple of months. And that's all I have for you for beauty products. It's been a month or a couple of months of a lot of trying new products. So the fact that I've pulled out some things as favorites is kind of impressive because I feel like I've had an overload of new stuff to play with and haven't really got to like settle into a routine. I've just been like trying new things and not really using the same thing over and over again for the most part because I feel like I have to keep trying all of the new stuff that I got. But yeah, those are definitely 4 things that I have been really enjoying. Another one, which I guess you could say is beauty, or you could say is more fashiony, and that would be my septum piercing. So it is fully healed now. I can change it. I do have a couple of other things. I have my piercing, like the one that I was pierced with, in again because I kind of missed it, but I have been wearing some rose gold jewelry that I got from Hot Topic. I've got a clicker with like little stones in it, and I've got like a rose gold hoop like this, and yeah, I've also got like some of my earrings. I wear the same gauge in my ears as my nose, so I can sort of mix and match those. But yeah, I was missing the silver, so I've switched back to this for this video, but I can change it and it's completely healed and it doesn't bug me anymore, and I just really love it. So now I have some entertainment things for you. I actually have 5 things I want to share with you. The first 2 are both games. So this summer, 2 really great games were released and I've been absolutely loving them. The first one is Overwatch. If you haven't heard of Overwatch, I'm guessing you're not really a gamer type and maybe it won't be your thing, but if you've heard of TF2, it's kind of like that. Basically, you're on small teams of people and you're like facing off against each other to like push a card or capture a control point, and there's a bunch of really cool characters, different play styles and everything, and it's like an internet game that you play with friends or with strangers, whatever you want, or you can play against bots actually in Overwatch. And it's really beautiful. All of the characters are really well designed, and also there's a bunch, because there's so many different play styles, it's really fun like going in and figuring out what play styles you like, what you're best at, what you don't like, and all of the maps are just really gorgeous, especially if you have a good enough computer to play on like high graphics settings. But yeah, and so a lot of my friends are playing Overwatch, so that has been really fun playing with them. Yeah, just playing this new game. The second game you've definitely heard of, and that is Pokemon Go. If you're not into Pokemon Go, then I'm kind of just ashamed of you. If you watched Pokemon as a kid, you should definitely try it. It's really fun. It's entirely the first gen of Pokemon right now, and it's kind of cool because it forces you to go out and like walk and explore and stuff, because Pokestops are like sort of landmarky type things. Like they can be electrical boxes, they could be a city building, stuff like that, benches in the park, and you have to walk around to hatch your eggs. So it's cool because it's really unusual to have a game that's also kind of good for you because you have to go out and be active. Next, I have 2 shows that I've been really enjoying. The first is Gotham, which is kind of a prequel to Batman, if you haven't seen it or heard about it. It's starring Benjamin McKenzie, who was Ryan Atwood in the OC, which, not gonna lie, that was part of the reason I wanted to watch the show. But I'm also a huge superhero fan, and the idea of a prequel just seemed really fun to me, and it is done fantastically. It's dark and gritty and very Gotham City. It makes perfect sense, and Benjamin McKenzie is fantastic. The whole cast is really great. The villains are excellent, and I've been absolutely loving it. The first season is on Netflix. I was devastated when I found out that the second season wasn't on Netflix yet, so I'm waiting for that. The second season has already aired, and the third season should be coming out soon, I think. So hopefully the second season will pop on Netflix like when the third season starts to air or something, I'm hoping. But yeah, it's a really great show, and if you like superheroes or Batman, you should give it a go. The second show is one I've started more recently. I'm not finished watching it yet, but it is also an older show, and that is Misfits, which is a British sort of sci-fi drama thing. There's 5 seasons of it. I think it's completely finished airing and all that. It's fairly short too. The seasons are, I think, like 6 to 10 episodes, so there's very little of it. I'm about halfway through the second season, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's got that slightly low budget BBC flair to it that I absolutely love. The characters are amazing, but it's not like the more like family friendly stuff like Doctor Who. It's a little bit more PG-13, like Torchwood. It's got like sex and drugs and violence And sometimes it's really over the top, and sometimes it's hilarious. And sometimes it manages to be both dramatic and hilarious at the same time. And it's really fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. I can't wait to finish it, so please do not spoil it. But if you like British TV show, you should definitely watch this. There'll be a lot of actors that you probably recognize from other things. And finally, I have one book that I want to share with you that I have really, really enjoyed. And that was, of course, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I know that there's been a lot of dislike for the book as well, like criticism and stuff. And it's not going to be what everybody wanted it to be. It's a play, it's not a novel, it's shorter, it's not entirely written by J.K. Rowling, but personally I thought it was so much fun. It was very like this beautiful, condensed Harry Potter story, and it was just so cool seeing Harry Potter and Hermione and Ginny and Ron so far in the future, completely grown up, and just who they've become, and then also meeting their children and seeing their children have adventures of their own. And I thought it was a really good story. I definitely think that if you have read plays in the past, then it's no problem to read it all. Even if you haven't, I don't think everyone would have a problem with it. It's very easy to read. It's basically dialogue, which isn't going to be that much different in a novel. And the stage directions are just excellent, so it's really easy to picture what the characters are doing. And I didn't really miss the narrative. I would have loved if it was a novel, but I feel like it would have required more changes. So this is more what it was, like this is its origin, right? So to write it as a novel would have been to change it a bit more. And I'm happy with it, honestly. I'm kind of just thankful that I got another piece of Harry Potter because I am such a huge fangirl. So yeah, I definitely suggest that you read it. If you have read it, let me know what you thought down in the comments down below. I will try not to be offended if you didn't like it. I understand that people have different opinions, and this is a very touchy subject because Harry Potter is very close to very many people's hearts. And some people, like me, will let a lot slide for something they loved, and some people will be super critical because it's something they loved. So yeah, let me know if you've read it down below and what you thought of it, or any of the other things that I talked about. Leave me your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. So today I just wanted to do a really quick review for you of the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it comes with 7 highlight shades, just 4 of these little ones and 3 big